وبركاته. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. So continuing our series on the important righteous women who lived throughout Islam. Inshallah, today I will be covering a Sahabiya who played a very crucial role, an important role in our Islamic history. And we see this through her courage and bravery and patience, and especially when she displayed this on the battlefield. This was the Battle of Uhud. So does anybody have any guesses who I'm going to be speaking about? Huh? Oh, no guesses. Battle of Uhud. Which Sahabiya was there? A Sahabiya, female. Come on, I know some people, they're shy. I might pick on them. No. Come on, guys. All right, it was Nusaiba. Nusaiba bint Ka'b. And radiallahu anha. So she accepted Islam before the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He migrated to Medina. And as I mentioned before, we see her bravery, especially during the Battle of Uhud. And as we all know, Uhud is that one battle where the Muslims originally, they were winning, but then they resulted and it became a loss for the Muslims, right? And especially when the battle started to have a little bit of turning point, when the Muslims started to lose, that is when Nusaiba radiallahu anha, she came into fight and she defended the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the Muslims at that time. And it is reported that on that day, she suffered about 12 injuries defending the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the Muslims at that time. And even when her son, her own son who was there in that battle, when he was struck, she came and she helped her son. She wrapped the wound around and told her son that go stand up and fight again. That is the amount of bravery and courage that this woman, radiallahu anha, Nusaiba radiallahu anha, had. And the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he narrates that on that day, he turned left and right, but he saw none other than her fighting and protecting the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And this is the point that I really want to focus on, that she, radiallahu anha, goes out of her comfort zone and protects the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And for many of us, are we there to go out of our comfort zone? Are we there? Do we, when we see people, they need our help, do we step back? Because Nusaiba radiallahu anha, she could have stepped back. When she saw that the Muslims were starting to lose, she could have stepped back. But instead, she as a female goes and protects the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I want to reflect on that point in our lives, right? For many of us, it may be easy for us to go into debates. A lot of us, we like to debate each other on the smallest things. For many of us, it's easy to think that we know more than another person, right? Or we think that we are better than them. But when it comes for the time to act, when it comes for the practical implications of our deen, when it comes to standing up for what is right, whether it be in front of someone. These days we are not fighting like in terms of like we are not going to battles, but even in small areas, when someone diminishes the Prophet ﷺ in front of us, when someone attacks us for being Muslims, when someone attacks other people for being Muslims, do we stand up for what is right, or are we silent in their faces, or do we become cowards, right? So I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to allow us to have that same courage, strength and bravery of Nusaiba radiallahu anha. أقول قولي هذا واستغفر الله لي ولكم ولسائر المسلمين فاستغفروه إنه هو الغفور الرحيم.